How's all doing? Gloria's in first. You were beat, Nikita, you were beat. How you, Gloria, how you doing? Nikita, how are you? All good, I hope. All good, I hope. So, Laura, how you doing? Or Laura's in as well. Colleen McAllister, how you doing, Colleen? I seen you the other day, I was up by your house and you were doing a wee bit of gardening, a wee bit of weeding up the side of the house, so you were up the side of the driveway. Isaac Crothers, how you doing, Isaac? How are you? Good afternoon, Jilly. How's everybody today? Everybody's good at this side. Frederick, sitting over in Paris. Hi, Frederick. How you doing? How you doing? Louise Swan, happy birthday to Maisie for yesterday. Happy birthday, Maisie. I hope you had an amazing, amazing day. Absolutely. Christine Marks, how you doing? There's our Christine. There's Sam. The photograph behind me and the one previous to before I started here, they were taken by our Sam. Thank you very much, Sam. Thanking you. So, hopefully everything's all good with everybody. Looking forward to a decent weekend. Well, a couple of showers maybe, but nothing too much. There's our Judy and Judy Lawrence. How you doing? Hopefully you're well. Hopefully so. Hopefully so. So, there you go. That's us, ready to rock and roll, It's a good evening. You're allowed to go out and sit and have a meal and stuff like that there. So I expect that's what you're all at. And I don't think it's a good enough evening, certainly here for barbecues just at the minute, but this week possibly, but I don't think this weekend's just going to be one of them. Sam Gurley. Sam, I think you have an alarm set for 5 to 8 so as you don't miss us, so you do. I would say that's what it is. So it is. There's Louise had a barbecue and all. A love that runs away from me, dreams that just won't let me be, blues that keep on bothering me, change that just won't set me free. Too far away from you and all your charms, just out of reach of my two empty arms. Each night in dreams I see your face, memories time cannot erase, and I'm so blue and all alone when I awake and find you gone, so far away from you and all your charms, just out of reach of my two empty arms. So far away from you and all your charms, just out of reach of my two empty arms. That lonesome feeling all the time, knowing you cannot be mine, dreams that hurt me in my sleep, vows that we could never keep, so far away from you and all your charms, just out of reach of my two empty arms, just out of reach of my two empty arms. There you go, there you go. Mandy Blair, how you doing? Happy Friday night to you all. There you go. Same one, Sam sets the same alarm for his work as he does during the week, so that's why he's late. What's the drag the gun from Edinburgh Castle that's used the 1 o'clock salute to wake you up, Sam, for goodness sake. Mimi Logan, how you doing? There's Yvonne, and how you doing, Yvonne? That's my sister-in-law, even. Jeanette Laurel, how you doing? Hopefully you're keeping well. There was a few names that I did miss there, so it was. Anne, how you doing, Anne? How you keeping? Hopefully all good. Wally Blair, how you doing, my friend? How are you? And there's Louise. She did have a barbecue, for goodness sake. Oh, we live round the corner. Like, oh, no. The phone doesn't ring. No. Didn't dander down to say, come on up and have a barbecue. Nothing like that, goodness sake. They tell you after it's over, like. Well, I never felt more like singing the blues, 'cause I never felt that I'd ever lose your love, dear. You got me singing the blues. Well, I never felt more like crying all night, 'cause nothing is wrong and everything's wrong about you. You got me singing the blues. For the moon and stars no longer shine. The dream is gone I thought was mine. There's nothing left for me to do but cry over you. Well, I never felt more like running away, but why should I go? 'Cause I couldn't stay without you. Got me singing the blues. Jane Jackson, sitting up in White Rocks Beach. Wow, brilliant Jane. Paddy Haggerty, how you doing, Paddy? He hasn't been on work for. Paddy hasn't been on with us for a couple of weeks. So one thing and another, got it out that time. Well, I never felt more like singing the blues, 'cause I never thought that I'd ever lose your love, dear. Why'd you do me this way? Well, I never felt more like crying all night, 'cause nothing ain't wrong and nothing ain't right without you. You got me singing the blues. Oh, the moon and stars no longer shine. The dream is gone I thought was mine. There's nothing left for me to do but cry over you. Well, I never felt more like running away. 'Cause I should I go? 'Cause I couldn't stay without you. You got me singing the blues. So, right. Good evening, Champion Willie. Who's Champion Willie? What am I missing here, Paddy, for goodness sake? I heard you were all trying to drink the golf club dry last week, Paddy, so I heard that. I heard that just in passing, like, you know. So, right. There's our Vera. How you doing, Vera? How are you? Good to see you looking in. Gillian's shouting a load of the two Sams. Gillian's feared in case I have something on her, so for goodness sake. So, right, Des and Sharon, how are you? This is from Kevin Layler down in New Zealand. Can I request a song that you usually sometimes sing? It's called The Ring of Fire. Yes, it's cold in New Zealand, for goodness sake. Sure, summertime, you must be right in the middle of winter by this time, so you must be. For Kevin and Lynn, love your show. Wish you luck. Kevin's in the 45s tournament in an hour, half an hour, something like that there. So, right, right, where was I? Chucky White, there's our Chucky. How you doing, Chucky? How are you? Just you two, me and the vodka and tonic. Oh, for goodness sake, Chucky. What was that you put on a wee while ago, Chucky, about what, you were drinking some sort of lager and then you ended up back on the Guinness, so you did, so. You had a bit more sense then, so you had. So, Paddy says it was a great day last Friday, so it was. They all finished work and then they went to drink the golf club dry. So then, Norman Rowan, how are you doing, Norman? How are you? Hopefully you're all good. All good. Right. And yes, I have a wee new song tonight later on, but I have one. A wee new old song. Song blue, everybody knows one. Song, song, blue. Every garden grows one. Me and you are subject to the blues now and then. But when you take the blues and make a song, you sing them out again. You sing them out again. Song, song, blue, weeping like a willow. Song, song, blue, sleeping on my pillow. And funny thing that you can't sing it with a cry in your voice. And before you know it gets to feeling good, you simply got no choice. Margaret Martin, hi Margaret. Shirley Brownlee, how you doing, Shirley? Oh, happy days. Or Linda, good evening from a madhouse in Carnlough. Back to that. Me and you are subject to the blues now and then. And when you take the blues and make a song, you sing them out again. Song, song, blue, weeping like a willow. Song, song, blue, sleeping on my pillow. Funny thing that you can't sing it with a cry in your voice. And before you know it starts to feeling good, you simply got no choice. Song, song, blue. Song, song, blue. Funny thing, but you can't sing it with a cry in your voice. And before you know it starts to feeling good, you simply got no choice. You simply got no choice. Song, song, blue. I was running out of drink there, so I was, for goodness sake. So, right, I have to scroll back up again, so I do. So, Linda, good evening from a madhouse in Carnlough. Ryan, who is Linda's son, and his wife, and the three Waynes. For those who don't know what Waynes are, everybody over here would know, and everybody in Scotland would know what Waynes are. But maybe the folks in Canada, and maybe the folks in Paris, and in New Zealand, and South Africa, and all, maybe you don't know what Waynes are. So, haven't seen the Waynes for 2 years. Oh man, they're going back home tomorrow. That was a short stay, but enjoy yourselves tonight. Enjoy yourselves tonight. So, yes, as Norman says, I hope you've enjoyed. You've probably enjoyed every minute of it. So, Chucky White. Good evening to the two Sams and my favourite female co-worker, Gillian. There's actually a video of Gillian, so there is running around. I must hook it out. There's a lot of Gillian's work in the mornings. It's done right down round Loch Nay where the 6 mile runs into the loch, and there's a pheasant down there which is it's taking a fancy to Gillian. It chases her everywhere, so it does. So, right, Marina Mahon, how you doing, Marina? Lovely Carrick Castle. Yes, anybody who doesn't know this photograph would have been taken probably less than 6 miles east of us, down at the sea. There's a very old, an old town called Carrickfergus, and it's a castle from Carrickfergus, so it is. So, right, looking a bit roasted. No sunscreen on the golf course, Sam. I haven't been on the golf course, for goodness sake. There's our Sarah. How you doing, Sarah? All the way in from Norway. How you doing? Sheila Greer, how you doing, Sheila? How are you? Yes, I haven't been on for a wee while, but Welcome back. It's good to see you back with yourselves. So it is. There's our Sandra. How you doing? I believe you were having a wee chitter to Hugh today, Sandra. So you were. So it's amazing who turns up at your door, for goodness sake. So, right. Sarah Robson, is my dad there with you tonight? He will be here later on, as far as I know. So, well, as far as I know. Gillian says the pheasant's a nightmare. We have to get a name for the pheasant, so we do. So, and not Roger or Joe or anything. You can't really say Joe the pheasant, like, so you can't. Just the same way as you can't say. I forget what it was going to say, but we caught Hugh out the other week there, so we did. Yes, you can't say Cyril the pigeon. That's just a wee private joke between ourselves. So it is. Right. Says you shut up and sing something sensible. How's your ears? Stop the world and let me off. I'm tired of going round and round. I've played the game of love and lost. Stop the world and let me off. My dreams are shattered, don't you see? That you no longer care for me. I miss the wonder of your kiss. How could you leave me here like this? Stop the world and let me off. I'm tired of going round and round. I've played the game of love and lost. So stop the world and let me off. Very good song. Dreams are shattered, don't you see? Now you no longer care for me. And I miss the wonder of your kiss. How could you leave me here like this? Stop the world and let me off. I'm tired of going round and round. I've played the game of love and lost. Stop the world and let me. Stop the world and let me off. I'm tired of going round and round. I've played the game of love and lost. So stop the world and let me off. Stop the world and let me on. Let's go. So, right. Stuff's going up. Rose Dundee, how you doing, Rose? How are you? Good to see you looking in. Anthony Lewis, how you doing, Anthony? How are you, my friend? Edith Wilby, how you doing, Edith? How are you? I'm fearing in case I missed somebody. Paddy Haggerty. I was speaking to a gentleman actually last Thursday or something that also is who knew you. He actually said, Paddy, you were a decent old chanter. So there you go now. Word gets around. You who are on the road must have a code that you can live by, and so become yourself, because the past is just a goodbye. your children well. Their father's health did slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams, the one they picked, the one you'll know by. And don't you ever ask them why. If they told you you would cry, just look at them and sigh, and know they love you. And you of tender years can't know the fears your elders grew by. Please help them with your youth. They seek the truth before they can die. And teach your parents well. Their children's hell will slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams, the one they picked, the one you'll know by. Don't you ever ask them why. If they told you you would cry, just look at them and sigh, and know they love you. Praise God. So, don't forget, usual way it works, any requests you have, just send them on in. Could you say good night to Emily, night night, Charlie, night night, Charlie, and Arthur, night night, right, away to bed. You're going home to Scotland tomorrow, so how you all doing? Hopefully you're enjoying your time with your granny and granda, hopefully so. Right, but Mamie Logan, happy birthday to who, Mamie? I maybe missed someone, so I did. Linda says, just one more beer and then the Waynes are going to bed. Is that what the way? All right, so. Right, so, Shirley Wilson, how you doing, Shirley? Looking forward to another great Friday night of great music with Shades. You asked me a while ago to learn a wee song. You asked me if I did it, and it was Old Dogs and Children and Watermelon Wine. And guess what? I learned it. So we'll do it later on for you, so we'll do it later on. See? I do pay attention, I do let on it. I do hear things every now and again. This is for Gillian. Looking back on the merry hour, the dance we shared neath the stars above. For a moment, all the world was right. How could I have known that you'd ever say goodbye? And now, I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left in chance. Could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. holding you. I held everything for a moment. Wasn't I a king? But if I'd only known how the king would fall, ain't who's to say? You know, I might have changed it all. And now I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left in chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. Yes, my life is better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. Some really sad news tonight. Maggie Britton's had to come home from her holiday, for goodness sake. Maggie, welcome back. You're welcome back to Shades. Hopefully Shades will maybe brighten you back from being dull from coming home from holiday. Hope you had a great time. Chucky White, lovely song. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you. So, it's been a fabulous week. Spent the weekend in Enniskillen with my family. For my birthday treat. Oh, your birthday, Linda. Sorry. Right. Happy birthday, Linda. Hopefully I'm still not stepping in the wrong direction, for goodness sake. So, right, and where's Sharon? Sharon will be along, as always. Vanda, like new, there's our Vanda. How are you doing, Vanda? How are you? Anne Goodman, how are you, Anne? Hopefully everything's keeping well with you. Hopefully everything's well with you. So, Norman, 2 weeks' time, my daughter gets married, yes. I was actually in getting my hair cut today, and the local guys will know this guy, so well, and he's a local milkman here, so he is. And Mr. Ray came in and he stuck his head in right in the corner and he says, don't forget to cut my hair today, he says, because the daughter's getting married tomorrow. So, there you go. So what can you say? He was leaving it right to the last minute, like. We saw him from the Eagles. Good to have you back, Maggie. It wasn't really sad the way they said goodbye, or maybe it just hurt so bad she couldn't cry. Packed his things, walked out the door, and drove away. And she became the girl from yesterday. He took a plane across the sea to some foreign land. She stayed at home and tried so hard to understand how someone who had been so close could be so far away. And she became the girl from yesterday. She doesn't know what's right. She doesn't know what's wrong. She only knows the pain that comes from waiting for so long. and she doesn't count the teardrops that she's cried while he's away. 'Cause she knows deep in her heart he'll come back someday. Lights on in a window, she's waiting by the phone, talking to a memory that's never coming home. She dreams of his returning and the things that he might say, but she'll always be the girl from yesterday. Yes, she'll always be the girl from yesterday. There you go. So, don't forget any requests you have. Would you be able to do anything from Buddy Holly? Yes, we used to, Sam. But not off the top of my head. I remember what you call it or anything like there. But yes, we will have a wee look, and if we don't get something done for you this week, we will have something done for you next week. Promise. Ha ha ha. Well, I shall try and have something done for you next week. There'll never be anyone else but you for me. Never ever be, just couldn't be anyone else but you. If I could take the pick of all the girls I've ever known, then I'd come and pick you out to be my very own. There'll never be anyone else but you for me. Never ever be, just couldn't be anyone else but you. Heart that's true and longs for you is all I have to give. All my love belongs to you as long as I may live. 'Cause there'll never be anyone else but you for me. Never ever be, just couldn't be anyone else but you. I never will forget the way you kiss me. And when we're not together, I wonder if you miss me. 'Cause I hope and pray the day will come when you belong to me. Then I'm gonna prove to you how true my love can be. And there'll never be anyone else but you for me. Never ever be, just couldn't be anyone else but you. Praise God. So, Mimi Logan, thank you very much, Mimi. Thank you. Wee bit of the Mavericks. Fran Marlene, how you doing? I seen Marlene's name earlier, I forgot about it. Think of me when you're lonely. Think of me when you're blue. Think of me when you're far away, for I'll be thinking of you. Remember all the good times we shared in days gone by. Remember all the sadness the day you said goodbye. So think of me when you're lonely. Think of me when you're blue. Think of me when you're far away, for I'll be thinking of you. You said you were leaving, you won't be gone too long. With each new day then I hope and pray that you'll come traveling home. So think of me when you're lonely. Think of me when you're blue. Think of me when you're far away, 'cause I'll be thinking of you. Here we go. Yes, Caroline, we'll get Sharon to sing that as soon as she's in. I watch the mailman come, I listen for the phone. Meet the trains at the station, but I spend my nights alone. Now the waiting is over, and the time has set to see. Yes, God meant me for only you, but He meant you for me. So think of me when you're lonely. Think of me when you're blue. Think of me when you're far away, 'cause I'll be thinking of you. I'll be thinking of you. Oh yes, I'll be thinking of you. There you go, there you go. Jim Walker, Jennifer Lewis, here they're building a shelter at the bottom of the Ballymena Road for the bad weather, so as you can hear. Hey, I'm getting lost here. I'm in the middle of a conversation I shouldn't be in. How's that? Night, Megan. Night, wee Megan.
Did you see all the angry marks I put up? I was doing for badness.
I never seen anything. Couldn't see. When am I going? I have a real time to sit and watch your angry marks. So I do.
But because we've actually an audience today.
All right.
And I was showing.
They are Sarah. So the audience has arrived. Your dad has arrived.
I was showing them how to put up marks and love hearts and. But I did.
Oh, for goodness sake.
And I says, oh gosh, if he sees that, he'll be thinking.
Right, everybody's shouting at you here.
Hello.
You're ignoring them all.
I'm sorry.
See?
I'll maybe do that.
Oh, right. There was one there we have to do as well. See? See? She's doing well tonight, so she says. See, there's more people speaking to you than there was to me. You know, they're sending you all these love hearts and all they sent me was angry faces.
That's what I mean. It sends you the angry faces. So, folks, have you seen the angry faces go up? It was just me demonstrating to my brother.
Aye.
So, I think they're going to come in and have a wee nose at just set up. My brother doesn't have internet and has never watched us live or seen any of this, so it's all new to him.
So, you're going to do
This wee song.
Jive Bunny, the whole thing, live, right, the whole thing. Sam asked us for Buddy Holly. What do we do with Buddy Holly?
We used to do every day, but I don't think we do anything.
Can't hear you. Put your mic up.
We used to do every day.
Do it every day.
Every day.
It's again close. I was after telling her.
I can't.
Golden ring.
So all the angry hearts was me putting them up. Love this wee song. In a pawn shop in Chicago on a sunny summer's day, a couple gazes at the wedding rings there on display. She smiles and nods her head. He says, honey, that's for you. It's not much, but it's the best that I can do. A golden ring with one tiny little stone waiting there for someone to take it home by itself. It's just a cold metallic thing. Only love can make a golden wedding ring. In a little wedding chapel later on that afternoon, an old bright piano plays that old familiar tune. Tears roll down her cheeks, happy happy hearts thrown through her head as he whispers with this ring I'll be wed. A golden ring with one tiny little stone, shining ring. Now at last it's found a home by itself. It's just a cold metallic thing. Only love can make a golden wedding ring. In a small two-room apartment, as they fight their final round, he says, "I don't admit it, but I know you're leaving town." She says, "One thing's for certain, I don't love you anymore," and throws down the ring as she walks out the door. Golden ring with one tiny little stone cast aside, like the love that's dead and gone by itself. It's just cold metallic thing. Only love can make a golden wedding ring. In a pawn shop in Chicago on a sunny summer's day, a couple gazes at the wedding rings there on display. Golden rings. Say out of practice.
Out of practice. I'm very sorry. I was complaining there, but it was me that hadn't Sharon's
See?
microphone turned on.
See?
Guess who spotted it? Norman.
Did he really?
He did, yes. He's shouting at us, "Sharon's mic's not on, Sharon's
Thank you,
mic's not
Norman.
on."
I'm glad some man speaks up for
See,
me.
I just used her golden in my ear, so that was just the normal way of it. So it was.
Well, if you turn it off again, you're going to get another golden. Where are you going now?
I'm going to sing me back home.
Oi, Merle Haggard number.
The warden led a prisoner down the hallway to his doom. I stood up to say goodbye like all the rest, and I heard him tell the warden just before he reached my cell, "Let my guitar play and friend to my request. Let him sing me back home with the song I used to hear. Make my old memories come alive and take me away and turn back the years and sing me back home before I die." I recall last Sunday morning, the choir from off the street came in to sing a few old gospel songs, and I heard him tell the singers there's a song my mama sang. Could I hear it once before you move along? Let him sing me back home with the song I used to hear. Make my old memories come alive and take me away and turn back the years and sing me back home before I die. Won't you sing me back home before I die? very much, Caroline. Thanking you very much indeed.
Forgot to bring my book in.
Ah, right. Is this where you're going?
I'll try it.
Okay.
Probably maybe shouldn't after making a mistake in the first song. I haven't done this
we'll
for a
blame
while.
that all to
The mic not been on.
first night nerves.
First night nerves. 15 months. If he brings you happiness, then I wish you both the best. It's your happiness that matters most of all. If he ever breaks your heart and the teardrops ever start, I'll be there before the next teardrop falls. Though it hurts to let you go, darling, I want you to know that I'll stand by you if ever you should fall. And if I should ever hear that he made you shed a tear, I'll be there before the next teardrop falls. I'll be there anytime you need me by your side to dry away every teardrop that you cry. If he ever leaves you blue, just remember I love you. I'll be there before the next teardrop falls. Yes, I'll be there before the next teardrop falls.
There's Sheila speaking to you.
Hi, Sheila. I haven't seen Sheila on this week or two.
No, she's
She mustn't be engaged.
She's
tonight.
been missing for a few nights. She's
She's
been busy.
probably
The
been
lady's been
busy.
busy, for
She's
goodness sake.
a
Darren
lot.
Taggart, how you doing, Darren?
A
How
lot
are
on
you,
her
my friend?
plate.
How are you? Jim Walker, don't worry about me. Marty Robbins, please. Yes, we'll try and do a wee Marty Robbins song in a minute or two or in a wee while's time. Something like that there.
Anne's brother must be on. Or that's the song title.
Yeah, that's a song. There's our Donny on. How you doing, Donny? Is it Donny or Danny? Donny. So it is.
Is that Anne's brother?
Great Freddie number. Freddie, I can nearly speak. For goodness sake, Maggie. 1 week in Spain and you have me confused, for goodness sake.
He missed you, Maggie. He missed you. Wait, he's jealous that we weren't there.
Yeah, for goodness sake. You have me all flustered now you're back home again, so you do.
110%. I would be there tomorrow, but everybody knows that. It's no news.
I wonder, should I go or should I stay? The band began with only one song to play, and then I saw you out the corner of my eye, a little girl, alone and so shy, and I had the last waltz with you. Two lonely people together. I fell in love with you. The last one should last forever. But the love we had was growing strong. Through the good and bad we get along. And then the flame of love died in your eye. My heart was broken too when you said goodbye. I had the last waltz with you. Two lonely people together, and I it's all over now, nothing left to say. Just my tears and the orchestra playing. La 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 la. I had the last waltz with you. Two lonely people together, and I fell in love with you. The last one should last forever. La 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 la.
I do have a couple of requests in the book in the kitchen, which I forgot to bring in with me, and I've a couple of requests here too. And I know Caroline requested this a minute ago, and it's just in my book. And so's Crying Time, which I haven't tried for a long time, Chucky. So if I do it, I'm doing it blind.
Come
This
on,
is-
right away.
This is for Caroline.
You go, Nash. How you doing, Eva?
David's not singing it this week again.
Thank you very much, Chucky. Thank you.
I knew the stakes were high right from the start. When she dealt the cards, I dealt my heart. Now I've just found a game that I can play. This is where the cowboy rides away, and my heart is beating like a setting sun, setting on the things I wish I'd done. It's time to say goodbye to yesterday. This is where the cowboy rides away. We've been in and out of love and in between, and now we face the final showdown scene. As the credits roll, a sad song start to play. And this is where the cowboy rides away, and my heart is sinking like a setting sun, setting on the things I wish I'd done. The last goodbye's the hardest one to say. This is where the cowboy rides away, and my heart is sinking like the setting sun, setting on the things I wish I'd done. The last goodbye's the hardest one to say. This is where the cowboy rides away. Yes, the last goodbye's the hardest one to say. This is where the cowboy rides very sorry to hear about that, Anne. It's just so sad. I maybe will send a private message, maybe tomorrow. So really thinking on her. You can tell her that we're
very much
sincerely thinking.
You can say
about
to her that from Sharon and myself and Joel and basically all the Shades family. Yes.
Send her condolences.
And condolences. So, right.
You're doing that. I'm going to get this book.
Okay, Shirley and Rodney, you had asked me to learn a wee song, and this is my first attempt at it ever going live. How old do you think I am, he said. I said, yeah, I didn't know. He said, I turned 65 about 11 months ago. I was sitting in Miami, pouring blended whiskey down, when I saw a grey-backed gentleman was cleaning up the lounge. There wasn't anyone around except this old man and me. The guy who ran the bar was watching outside on TV. Uninvited, he sat down and he opened up his mind on old dogs and children and watermelon wine. Ever had a drink of watermelon wine, he asked. He told me all about it, though I didn't answer back. Ain't been three things in this world that's worth a solitary dime, but old dogs and children and watermelon wine. He said women think about themselves when men folks aren't around, and friends are hard to find when they discover that you're down. He said, I've tried it all when I was young in my prime. Now it's old dogs and children and watermelon wine. Old dogs care about you even when you make mistakes. And God bless little children while they're still too young to hate. When he moved away, I found my pen copied down that line about old dogs and children and watermelon wine. I had to catch a plane up to Atlanta that next day. As I left for my room, I saw him picking up my chains. That night I dreamt of peaceful sleep, of shady summertime, and old dogs and children and watermelon wine. There you go. So, right. Ba-dum-bum. was staying home and having none. Can't get over how she set me free. Oh, lonesome me. A bad mistake I made by just hanging round. I know that I should have some fun and paint a town. Her little lover who you just can't see. Oh, lonesome me. I bet she's not like me. She's out and fancy free. She's flirting with the boys all over town. But I still love her so. And brother, don't you know, I'd welcome her right back here in my arms. There must be some way I can lose these lonesome blues. Forget about the past and find somebody new. Thought of everything from A to Z. Oh, lonesome me. Here we go. She's not like me. She's out and fancy free, flirting with the boys with all her charms. And I still love her so. Brother, don't you know, I'd welcome her right back here in my arms. There must be some way I can lose these lonesome blues. Forget about the past and find somebody new. Thought of everything from A to Z. Oh, lonesome me. Oh, lonesome me. Oh, lonesome me. There you go. So, right. Somebody had asked us a wee while ago about for Ring of Fire. Come on in and sit down. Love is a burning thing. And it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher. It burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Here we go. I fell into the burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher. It burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher. It burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, 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 the ring of fire. Praise go. So, I think actually Kevin asked for that. If maybe wrong, somebody else maybe asked for it as well. If I missed who it was for, I apologise. Penny Arcade from our friends Steve and Nina from Newcastle over last weekends. Listening to you every week, had a great time with them. Happy days, Laura. Yes, we will do. We will do that with a heart and a half. So it will. Right.
This will be a song we requested for last week.
And it's for?
It's actually for Kevin. Again, I think.
A song called Precious Memories.
Precious that was especially for Kevin in New Zealand.
There you go. There's Vasco in from South Africa. Hi, Vasco. How you doing, my friends? Good to see you in. So it is. So, right.
He's loving the background, he's saying.
Love the background. The background is, in a way, in the distance, there's the city of Belfast. That's the docks over the city of Belfast.
And you can see
and the castle in the front, in the foreground here is Carrickfergus Castle.
Which is only about 6 miles away here.
Yes, it is. And there's actually a song called Carrickfergus as well. So that's what Sharon sometimes sings.
Sometimes. Not very well. Reggie's wee song is King of the Road.
Yes, we can manage to do that in a wee while's time as well. Okay. A wee song from Flying Pickets done this. So they did.
It's for Kim. Yes, enjoy this wee song.
Looking from the window up. Wait on it. Looking from the window above, it's like the story of love. Can you hear me? Came back only yesterday. I'm moving further away. Want you near me? All I needed was the love you gave. All I needed for another day. And all I ever knew, only you. Sometimes when I think of your name, when it's only a game, and I need you, listen to the words that you say, it's getting harder to stay. When I see you, all I needed was the love you gave. All I needed for another day. All I ever knew, only you. Was the love you gave. All I needed for another day. And all I ever knew, only you. This is gonna take a long time, and I wonder what's mine. Can't take no more. Wonder if you'll understand. It's just a touch of your hand. Time to close the door. All I needed was the love you gave. All I needed for another day. And all I ever knew, only you. There you go, Vasco. Thank you very, very much. Beach Kruger Park. Kruger Park. Thank you very much, my friend. So, right. We had a wee request come in on the QT, actually.
He's sitting right beside us here, so... This is for my brother.
So...
He's not allowed to talk. This is for AJ. This is actually for him as well.
Trailer for sailorette. Room still at 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes, but 2 hours of pushing broom buys a paper 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means by no means, keen to the road. Third boxcar, midnight train, destination Bangor, Maine. Old worn out suit and shoes. I don't fuse and smoke all stokies that I have found. Short but not too big and round. I'm a man of means, by no means keen to the road. I know every engineer on every train, and all of the children and all of their names, and every handout in every town, and every lock that ain't locked when no one's around. I sing trailer for sailorette, rooms to let 50 cents, no phone, no pool, no pets. Ain't got no cigarettes, but 2 hours of pushing broom. Buys an 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means, by no means keen to the road. Trailer for sailorette, rooms to let 50 cents, no phone, no pool, no pets. Ain't got no cigarettes.
That was actually for my brother Reggie, who is actually David's twin, and you will see a wee video of David a wee bit later on, hopefully, and one of Linda and one of Sophie. This is a wee song. This is actually for Reggie's partner's uncle. He is called Hughie Forsyth, and he's from Troon in Scotland. So, Hughie, this is especially for you. It's a wee number entitled The Green Glens of Antrim.
Is it on iPad? No point in me looking through the keyboard for it if it's on the iPad. So, Chucky White, thank you very, very much, my friend. Thank you very much, Chucky.
See, Ethel's on as well.
Oh, yes, I've already. Ethel's on.
And Linda's on.
Yes.
The whole family's on tonight.
See?
So.
There's a new name went up by there as well. I seen Marion. Where did
There's
I see
Yvonne,
you?
but hi, Reggie and Liz.
Marion Johnson. How you doing, Marion? Nice to see you. You're more than welcome in, Marion. If you have been in before and you clocked up and I missed you, I do apologise. But absolutely, you're more than welcome. So you are, Marion. More than welcome. So, right. I'm trying to watch one screen and do stuff that operates on the other screen.
So again, this is for Liz's uncle in Troon, Hughie Forsyth. Far across yonder blue lies a true fairyland, with the sea rippling over the shingle of the sand, where the gay honeysuckle is luring the bee, and the green glens of Antrim are calling to me. Sure, if only knew how the lamp of the moon turns a blue Irish bay to a silver lagoon. Imagine the picture of heaven it would be, where the green glens of Antrim are calling to me. Still I hope to return to my own fishing door. 'Tis the one place for me that can outshine them all. Sure, I know every stone, I recall every tree, where the green glens of Antrim are calling to me. And I'd be where the people are simple and kind, and among them the one who's been in my mind. I pray that the world would in peace let me be, where the green glens of Antrim are heaven to me, where
Yvonne says she's better speak to her big sister Linda and her wee sister Sharon, for goodness sake. What about your big brother?
I'm her bigger sister, only younger, Yvonne.
Yes, so there you go. Thank you very much for your kind comments, folks. Thanking you very, very much indeed. What's that? That song?
This wee song we learned every voice.
Darling, you can count on me till the sun dries up the sea. Until then, I'll always be devoted to you. I'll be yours through endless time. I'll adore your charms sublime. Guess by now you know that I'm devoted to you. I'll never hurt you, I'll never lie, I'll never be untrue. I'll never give you reason to cry. I'll be unhappy if you were blue. Through the years my love will grow. Like a river it will flow. It can't die because I'm so devoted to you. I'll never hurt you, I'll never lie, I'll never be untrue. I'll never give you reason to cry. I'll be unhappy if you were blue. Through the years our love will grow. Like a river it will flow. It can't die because I'm so devoted to you. There you are.
I think we've got that song.
Every time we do it, we're getting a wee bit better and a wee bit better and a wee bit better. So it is. So, right. Ellen, how you doing, Ellen? How are you? Good to see you with us. All the feeling lived and died in the miles left between us, and I love you doesn't mean much from the far side of the bay. Now there's time for looking back and choosing memories for keeping, and I'll cry as you lie sleeping on the far side of the bay. There was once a raging love on the far side of the bay, where just touching was enough to ease the pain inside my head. Now I can't turn back time, and I cannot raise the dead. Love is just a favorite memory on the far side of the bay. At the close of every day, there's another day I've missed you, and I'll midnight whisper from the far side of the bay, with all my memories packed away, like the suitcase I'll be taking. I'll be gone when you awaken on the far side of the bay. There was once a raging love on the far side of the bay, where just touching was enough to ease the pain inside my head. Now I can't turn back time, and I cannot raise the dead. Love is just a favorite memory on the far side of the bed. Love is just a favorite memory on the far side of the bed.
See, Ethel has got her kin over as well. They're from Edinburgh, and Linda's kin is from Aberdeen, and our boy Darryl is in Dundee, and unfortunately we haven't seen him since 2019, January maybe 2020. So
Ethel, she has two kids over from Scotland, Craig and Katrina. How are you doing? And don't forget wee baby Rose. Maybe Rose is not such a baby anymore.
No, she probably well grew up. She's
well grew up. But absolutely brilliant to have you tuning in.
The
folks.
last we
absolutely.
saw her, she was a picture of Craig. She was just Craig.
Yes, that's right. Maggie, thank you very, very much. Chalky, thank you very, very much. Frederic and Sandra.
From Paris.
Thank you very, very much indeed. Thank you.
Lovely to see you looking in.
Thank you for your kind words and your kind things.
Are you going to do
You're
something?
doing this here?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Go for it.
Oh, right. Chalky,
She's going into this blind, Chalky. She hasn't done it for
Chalky,
ages.
I haven't done it for a long time, so...
That sounds...
I know, funny. Let me hear the key. Just let me hear the first note. I don't know why.
Can't do things like that.
You have to. If it's not right, I'll just say no. Haven't done this. Well, it's crying time again. You're gonna leave me. I can see that faraway look in your eyes. I can tell it by the way you hold me, darling, that it won't be long before it's crying time. They say that absence makes the heart grow fonder. The tears are only made to make love grow. But my love for you could never grow much stronger if I live to be 100 years or more. Well, it's crying time again, you're gonna leave me. I can see that faraway look in your eyes. I can tell it by the way you hold me, darling, that it won't be long before it's crying time. Now you say you found someone that you love better. That's the way it happens every time we fall. And as sure as the sun comes up tomorrow, crying time will start when you walk out the door. Well, it's crying time again, you're gonna leave me. I can see that faraway look in your eyes. I can tell it by the way you hold me, darling, that it won't be long before it's crying time. Well, it's crying time again, can see that faraway look in your eyes. I can tell it by the way you hold me, darling, that it won't be long before it's crying time. No, it won't be long before it's crying time. Surprise, surprise. Well, leave you to it.
All right, so very nice has abandoned me. Vasco, thank you very, very much. There you are. Vasco saying you're the girl, for goodness sake. So, Yvonne, Mamie, thank you very, very much for your kind words. Thanking you. Brian, thank you. Ellen Joan, thank you very, very much indeed. You're absolutely more than welcome. Thanking you. Jockey, thank you very, very much indeed, mate. Thank you. So, right. Song from Alabama. I was walking home from school on a cold winter day. I took a shortcut through the woods and I lost my way. It was getting late and I was scared all alone. But then a kind old gentleman took my hand and led me home. Mama couldn't see him, but he was standing there. And I knew in my heart he was the answer to my prayers. Oh, I believe there are angels among us, sent down to us from somewhere up above. They come to you and me in our darkest hours to show us how to live, teach us how to give, guide us with the light of love. When life held troubled times and had me down on my knees, there's always been someone to come along and comfort me. A kind word from a stranger to lend a helping hand, a phone call from a friend just to say I understand. But ain't it kind of funny at the dark end of the road, someone lights the way with a single ray of hope. Oh, I believe there are angels among us, sent down to us from somewhere up above. They come to you and me in our darkest hours to show us how to live, teach us how to give, to guide us with the light of love. They wear so many faces, show up in the strangest places to grace us with their mercy in our time of need. Ooh, I believe there are angels among us, sent down to us from somewhere up above. They come to you and me in our darkest hour, show us how to live, teach us how to give, guide us with the light of love, to guide us with the light of love. Praise God. Okay, so, Ellen Joan, will you please play something for my sister-in-law, Jean Gray? Of course I will. Chucky, thank you very, very much. Evelyn Cherry, how you doing, Evelyn? It's good to see you looking in. Absolutely brilliant to have you looking in. More the merrier. Don't forget, folks, hit the share button if you can. And thank you all for your kind comments. Thank you. So, right, this is for Jean. Vasco, thank you. Baby, I didn't love you quite as often as I could have. Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. And if I made you feel second best, girl, I'm so sorry I was blind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Maybe I didn't hold you all those lonely, lonely times. And I guess I never told you I'm so happy that you're mine. Little things I should have said and done, I just never took your time. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Tell me that your sweet love hasn't died. Give me one more chance to keep you satisfied. I'll keep you satisfied. Little things I should have said and done, I just never took your time. And you were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Always on my mind. There you go, folks. Siren's come in and says speed it up a wee bit, so we'll do it like this. She was called a scarlet woman by the people who would go to church and met me in the street. With no parents of my own, I never had a home, and an 18-year-old boy has got to eat. She found me outside one Sunday morning, taking money from a man I didn't know. She took me home and wiped away my childhood. A woman of the streets, this lady Rose. This bed of roses where I lay on, where I was taught to be a man. This bed of roses where I'm living is the only kind of love I understand. handsome woman, just 35, who was spoken to in town by very few. She managed a late evening business like most of the town wish they could do. And I learned all the things that a man should know from a woman not approved of, I suppose. But she died knowing that I really loved her. This life's bramble bush, I picked a rose. This bed of roses that I lay on, where I was taught to be a man. This bed of roses where I'm living is the only kind of love I understand. This bed of roses that I lay on, where I was taught to be a man. This bed of roses where I'm living is the only kind of love I understand. See, we're even getting a wee finish in now, so we are properly. Thank you very much. Yes, so what's Anne doing that you're all going to join her?
She's dancing.
Oh, you're dancing. Right. So, there was something come in there and it says, right, I must. Phyllis Smith, how you doing, Phyllis? How are you? Good to see you looking in. Absolutely. Morris McKillen, Ashes of Love if possible. Yes, we can manage to do that, so we can, Morris. Absolutely, with heart and a half. Thank you very much, Vasco. Thank you very much, Caroline. Haven't heard that song in years. Love it. Good choice. Thank you very, very much, Vasco. Thank you. So, right, you doing this first? No. Goodness sake. Right. Okay. Sarah's just suggests a song, and it's at the other side of the book, and it's at the other end of the alphabet than where I am. Like.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm writing down requests.
This is for Chucky. Hands that are strong but wrinkled, doing work that never gets done. Hair that's lost some of the beauty by too many hours in the sun. Eyes that show some disappointment, and there's been quite a lot in her life. She's the foundation I lean on, my woman, my woman, my wife. Every day has been uphill. We climb, but we can't reach the top. I'm weak and I'm easily discouraged. She just smiles when I want to stop. Lips that are weary but tender, with love that strengthens my life. A saint in a dress made of gingham, my woman, my woman, my wife. And two little babies were born in the spring, but died when the winter was new. I lost control of my mind and my soul, but my woman's faith carried us through. When she reaches that river, Lord, you know what she's worth. And give her that mansion up yonder, 'cause she's been through hell here on earth. Give her my share of heaven, if I've earned any here in my life. Did I believe she deserves it? My woman, my woman, my wife.
Still learn that
Please go.
harmony as well.
Yes, it'll come. Linda's decided to join us.
Who's Linda? Is this
Imagine
another
Imagine
hour?
coming in an hour and a half late, or an hour and a quarter late. All's forgiven, Linda. See how quick we forgive people already. Where are you going? Are you doing this?
Maybe do that.
Where is it?
It's an iPad at the bottom, unless you moved it.
No, I moved it.
This again, Fanda, I done it for last week. I don't think she actually got listened to it.
She was on there. She gave us a wee wave earlier on. Whether it was a wee wave that she shouldn't have done or whatever, I'm not sure.
Right.
But can I have this dance?
This is for Fanda.
Sorry.
I'll always remember the song they were playing the first time we danced, and I knew as we swayed to the music and held to each other, I fell in love with you. Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? Would you be my partner every night? When we're together, it feels so right. Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? I'll always remember that magic moment when I held you close to me. As we moved together, I knew forever you're all I'll ever need. Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? Would you be my partner every night? When we're together, it feels so right. Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? Would you be my partner every night? When we're together, it feels so right. Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? Second week doing that, so still a bit dubious of it. But
Yes.
hopefully again it'll
Very
come.
good. That was for Vanda and everybody else who fancied it. Thank you very much for your kind comments. Jessica, I see you're on. Our thoughts are with you so
Right,
well,
is there
and
somebody
that's all we
Polish?
say on it right for now. But we will be
Is she
speaking to
actually
you.
on? Yes.
Yes, and all our love from Sharon and myself and all the Shades family. Love all the Shades family. Right. Somebody asked us earlier on
It
for
was
Penny Arcade.
Laura Hagan.
Imagine
Or-
Laura asking for that. For goodness sake. I might have guessed it, for goodness sake. So I might. This is for our Laura. A light shone in the night somewhere ahead. Blue turned into green, then it was red. And stirring the night, loud music played. The light I saw in the night was a penny arcade. A step up and play, each machine seemed to say, as I walked round and round the penny arcade. Just to ring the bell on the big bag of tin, and you'll make all the coloured lights go straight. And the music played on the penny arcade. Yes, it played and it played all the time. Roll up and spend your last dime. First, I thought it a dream that I was in. Lost in a sea of glass and tears. But no, so deep in my hand, in the back of my jeans, I grabbed a handful of coins to feed the machine. But step up and play, each machine seemed to say, as I walked round and round the penny arcade. The penny arcade. Just ring the bell on the big bag of tin, and you'll make all the colour lights go straight. And music played on the penny arcade. Yes, it played and it played all the time. Roll up and spend your last dime. Step up and play, each machine seemed to say, as I walked round and round the penny arcade. Just ring the bell on a big bag of tin, and you'll make all the coloured lights go straight. And music played on the penny arcade. Yes, it played and it played all the time. Roll up and spend your last, roll up and spend your last, roll up and spend your last dime. Please go. Harmony Fleming, how you doing, Harmony? How are yous? So, right, how many of yous would bounce out? Well, at least you're going to be sitting on the settee, probably keeled out with a glass of wine in one hand and whatever in the other. Tapping away at that, for goodness sake.
Maybe in the tables dancing.
Maybe in the tables. Maybe in the tables. Thank you very much, Jockey. Thank you. Everybody in work now, since Jockey doing this here, everybody in work now, when I talk about Jockey, they say who. So, but they're all starting to gather to get the idea now. So they are, John. They're starting to get the
There's
idea.
Sarah's Reggie's daughters just put a wee message up.
There you go. There you go, Sarah. Yes, we will do that. Neville McConaughey. How you doing, Neville? Neville, if you seen last week's show, goodness sake, I was hoping you were going to be on, so I was, because
It was Giants
we had the
Causeway.
Giants Causeway on behind us, and I says, I know a man who knows there's nothing that he doesn't know about the Giants Causeway. And I even actually says that every time one gets broken, it's your job to fix it. So, but I don't think they wore that one, so I didn't. But good to see you on, you and Sarah.
There's
Hopefully everybody's good with you. So, right. See that?
this is actually for Mimi Logan, I think. This is actually my brother Dave Lee doing the backing track here for this wee song.
Right.
Sailor, when the tide turns, come home, sing to me. As you sail across the sea, oh, my love is there beside you. In Capri or Amsterdam, Honolulu or Siam, to the harbor of my heart I will send my love to guide you. As I call across the sea, come home to me. There we go, David Savannah away here in the background. You will be showing videos soon too, I'm assuming. Thought you had. Right, we're going to look at videos after this. Sailor, stop your roaming. Sailor, leave the sea. Sailor, when the tide turns, come home, sing to me. As we sail across the sea, oh, my love is there beside you. In Capri or Amsterdam, Honolulu or Siam, to the harbor of my heart I will send my love to guide you. As I call across the sea, come home to me. As I call across the sea, come home to me. Obviously, especially for Mimi Logan, that wee song.
Okay, so, right, video time. This is Orlinda.
So here's a quick step this time, or it's a line dance that you can do the Cowboy Charleston to, and it's one from Philomena Begley, and this is called My Ramblin' Man.
My
once again, a big thank you to Dave Lee for his backing. Thank you.
There you go. That's Orlinda up the coast in Carnock, so she has, for goodness sake. So, right, we were asked to do, Sarah asked us to do a wee song.
Sarah is Reggie, my brother's daughter. Reggie's sitting beside us here, so...
And it goes something like this.
Wee song for Sarah. Sarah and Ian.
On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to sleep. We took turns to stare at the window at the darkness. The boredom overtook us. He began to speak and he said, "Son, I made life out of reading people's faces, knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. If you don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice." So we handed him a bottle. He drank down my last swallow. Then he pawned a cigarette and then he asked me for a light. Then the night got deadly quiet. His face lost all expression. We're gonna play the game, boy, and learn to play it right. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. It'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Now every gambler knows the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away and knowing what to keep. 'Cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser, and the best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep. When he finished speaking, he turned back toward the window, crushed out a cigarette, and then he faded off to sleep. Somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even. He in his final words I found, and he said I could give. You've got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You've got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You've got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You've got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. It's done.
That was
Praise God.
especially for Sarah.
Especially for Sarah. 10 o'clock news, even though we're sort of 5 past 10, but that's my fault. Paddy put it in on time. 10 o'clock news today. A Pioneer man's wife said he had 14 reasons to leave me. He was absolutely obsessed by Wimbledon. She says, I've 14 reasons to leave you. She says, that's now 15, love. So, right, here's our David.
Okay, here's a wee Ronnie Milsap number for you. If heart is broken in love, crazy game, I'll be a legend in my time. If they give gold statuettes for tears and regrets, I'll be a legend in my time. But they don't give awards, and there's no praise or fame for a heart that's been broken over love that's in vain. If loneliness meant the world will claim, everyone will know my name. I'll be a legend in my time. But they don't give awards, and there's no praise or fame for a heart that's been broken over love that's in vain. If loneliness meant what to claim, everyone will know my name. I'll be a legend in my time. I'll be a legend in my time. There you go.
There you go. That's our David. So it is. After, I will do a wee song and then we're going to have Sophie. Of course we're going to have Sophie. So, right. Jeanette, thank you very, very much. All your kind words for David and for Linda. Thank you very, very, very much indeed. Absolutely. So, here's a wee song we haven't done this wee while. This is a wee song called Jealous of the Angels. I didn't know today would be our last, that I'd have to say goodbye to you so fast. I'm so numb, I can't feel anymore. Praying you just walk back through that door. Tell me that I was only dreaming. You're not really gone as long as I believe. There will be another angel around the throne tonight. Your love lives on inside of me, and I will hold on tight. It's not my place to question, only God knows why. I'm just jealous of the angels around the throne tonight. You always made my troubles feel so small. You were always there to catch me when I'd fall. In a world where heroes come and go, God just took the only one I know. So I'll hold you as long as I can, longing for the day when I see your face again. But until then, God must need another angel around throne tonight. Your love lives on inside of me, and I will hold on tight. It's not my place to question, only God knows why. I'm just jealous of the angels around the throne tonight, singing hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. I'm just jealous of the angels around the throne tonight. That was for Jessica.
Thoughts and prayers with you, Jessica.
There you go. Okay. Would it be possible to do Neil Diamond's "Nothing But a Heartache"? Yes, I will do that. First of all, we're going to have Sophie. Remember Sophie, and you'll know when it's over because she smiles. This is the magnificent Sophie. Here, you'll love what she's doing tonight. Absolutely, you'll love what she's doing tonight.
When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Here's what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. When I grew up and fell in love, I asked my sweetheart what lies ahead. Will we have rainbows day after day? Here's what my sweetheart said. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. Now I have children of my own. They ask their mother, what will I be? Will I be handsome? Will I be rich? I tell them tenderly. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. Que sera, sera.
There you go. That's our Sophie. Amazing. I told you you'd love what she's doing. So, because I don't think Sophie has actually ever sang a sort of country-ish 50s, 60s song before with us. So, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Totally amazing. So, right. Sam asked for a song by Neil Diamond called "Nothing But a Heartache." Wasn't nothing but a heartache in the middle of a bad dream, like it took on the whole world, and I never had a chance, girl. Was a one-way conversation never got the invitation. Sharpness of her words deceiving, and I couldn't stop the bleeding. Lord, I tried to be forgiving. Getting by don't mean you're living on that highway going nowhere. Was an exit overdue? All she had to give was heartache, so she broke my heart in two. Yes, she did. You found me drifting in a small boat in the middle of an ocean. You were there in my horizon, and I didn't have a notion. Unprepared, comprehended, felt alone and unattended. Said my prayers and reached my hand out, and you appeared to me that day. Came and led me to a new shore. I had never been there before. Put me in the right direction, and you led me out of hell. And if it wasn't for your good heart, I'd have never broke that spell, 'cause you promised me tomorrow. But I learned that lesson well. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. You're the sum of all my heartbeats. You're the only truth my heart needs. Showed me how to make the journey, and I can't let you walk away. No, not today, 'cause I've already slept with heartache. Time to chase the night away, just the two of us together. Does forever sound okay? Say yes, it does. Say yes, it does. Say yes, it does. There you go, that was for Sam. Sam says we're going to have to play it live some evening. Yes, that would actually be very interesting, Sam. And it is a powerful song. I don't do it anywhere near justice, but it is a great, 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 great song. Right, where am I going to go now? Don't know if you've heard Pearl singing lately, but Pearl's a singer. She stands up when she plays the piano in a nightclub. Pearl's a singer. She sings songs for the lost and the lonely. The old linen folks singing those songs and telling jokes in a nightclub. Pearl's a singer, and they said that she once was a winner in a contest. Pearl's a singer, once caught a record. They played it for a week or so on a local radio. It never made it. She wanted to be Betty Grable, but now she sits there at that beer-stained table, dreaming of the things she never got to do, all those things that never came true. Pearl's a singer. She stands up when she plays the piano in a nightclub. Pearl's a singer. She sings songs for the lost and the lonely. Her job is entertaining folks, singing those songs and telling jokes in a nightclub. Pearl's a singer. She stands up when she plays the piano in a nightclub. Pearl's a singer. She sings songs for the lost and the lonely. Her job is entertaining folks, singing songs and telling jokes in a nightclub. See, you have to be careful what you do, Chucky. You're firing all them doubles into you and stuff. So, but, right, I don't know if the boss is sitting down or not. Says, where are you going now?
Sarah has asked for Garth Brooks and Jessica asked for this.
So where are we? I don't know, it's on the keyboard, but down how many? And you're away.
This wee song is for Sarah, a wee Garth Brooks one, and also for Jessica. Sometimes late at night I lie awake and watch him sleeping. He's lost in peaceful dreams, so I turn out the lights, lay there in the dark. Then a thought crosses my mind: if I never wake up in the morning, would he ever doubt the way I feel about him in my heart? If tomorrow never comes, will he know how much I loved him? Did I try every way to show him every day that he's my only one? And if my time on earth were through, and he must face his world without me, is the love I gave him in the past gonna be enough to last if tomorrow never comes? 'Cause I've lost loved ones in my life who never knew how much I loved them. Now I live with the old regret that my true feelings for them never were revealed. So I made a promise to myself to say today how much he means to me, and avoid Avoid that circumstance where there's no second chance to tell him how I feel. If tomorrow never comes, will he know how much I loved him? Did I try in every way to show him every day that he's my only one? And if my time on earth were through, and he must face this world without me, is the love I gave him in the past gonna be enough to last if tomorrow never comes? So tell that someone that you love just what you're thinking of if tomorrow never comes.
Let's go. So, right. I'm going to do this here. Stay. You do the harmonies in this. You can dance every dance with the guy who gives you the eye and let him hold you tight. You can smile every smile for the man who held your hand neath the pale moonlight. Don't forget who's taking you home, in whose arms you're gonna be. Oh, so darling, save the last dance for me. Oh, I know that the music is fine, like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun, laugh and sing. But while we're apart, don't you give your heart to anyone. And don't forget who's taking you home, in whose arms you're gonna be. Oh, darling, save the last dance for me. Baby, don't you know I love you so? Can't you feel it when we touch? I will never ever let you go. I love you oh so much. Oh, you can dance, go and carry on till the night is gone and it's time to go. If he asks if you're all alone when we take you home, you must tell him no. And don't forget he's taking you home, in whose arms you're gonna be. Oh, so darling, save the last dance for me. Oh, I know that the music is fine, like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun, laugh and sing. But while we're apart, don't you give your heart to anyone. And don't forget who's taking you home, in whose arms you're gonna be. Oh, darling, save the last dance for me. Ooh, won't you save the last dance for me? Ah, won't you save the last dance for me? Save the last dance for me. There you go. So, right. There was a whole lot of Afrikaan and all sorts of stuff went up there. So there was some of it I understood, some of it I didn't. So here's a wee song I haven't done this while. No, I'm feared of it. So I'll leave it. We'll pass on it. Well, go on. Call me a chicken if you want. Every time a bell rings, every time a bird sings, I run to the door. Every time the wind blows, even though my heart knows, I run to the door. Every day is lonely and your memory only makes me want you more. When somebody goes by acting like a fool, I run to the door. Memories that never die, all alone I sit and cry. When I see the sunrise, every time my heart cries, I run to the door. Early in the twilight, even at the midnight, I run to the door. Though you'll never want me, memories will haunt me as I walk the floor. When somebody goes by acting like a fool, I run to the door. Memories that never die, all alone I sit and cry. Here we go. Paulina's sitting down in Lanzarote. How you doing, Paulina? Footfall, I run to the door. Wishing I could see you, wishing it would be you there at the door. Though you'll never want me, memories will haunt me as I walk the floor. When somebody goes by acting like a fool, I run to the door. Memories that never die, all alone I sit and cry. Every time a bell rings, every time a bird sings, I run to the door. And every time the wind blows, even though my heart knows, I run to the door. Every day is lonely and your memory only makes me want you more. When somebody goes by acting like a fool, I run to the door. Memories that never die, all alone I sit and cry. Memories that never die, all alone I sit and cry. Hey, Skull. So, right, boss lady's back again, so she is. And no doubt she's going to sing for you.
This wee song is actually for Morrison Brothers. They asked for it. Hopefully I can get through it. Ashes of love, cold outside. You made a debt and I paid the price. All love is gone, there's no doubt. Ashes of love, the flame of love. Little love that gleams. love, cold as ice. You made the debt, well I paid the price. All love is gone, there's no doubt. Ashes of love, the flames burned out. Ashes of love, cold as ice. You made the debt, well I paid the price. All love is gone, there's no doubt. Ashes of love, the flames burned out. Ashes of love, the flames burned out. Special for you there, Morris.
There you go, Morris. So, right, hopefully Dee's keeping well. So, right.
This is for Jessica.
This is a
Maybe
wee
brighten her up a
B,
wee
C, D,
bit.
B, D, B, D. Too many songs, we can dance. Come Sunday morning and I feel so bad. Legs are tired and weak. Monday morning and I got the blues. I'm so hoarse I can hardly speak. Tuesday, Wednesday, drag some more. Thursday bores me through. But Friday night and I feel alright, 'cause I wanna dance with you. Everybody turn to the right, taking one step forward and one step back. We're gonna dance all night. Everybody turn to the left, everybody turn to the right, taking one step forward and one step back. We're gonna dance all night. You turn me on all night long. All I really want is you. Let the guitar man on the bandstand boogie woogie all night through. Well, you're too sexy for my own good, far too good to be true. I've done dancing memo, but I sure wanna boogie with you. Everybody turn to the left, everybody turn to the right, taking one step forward and one step back. We're gonna dance all night. Everybody turn to the left, everybody turn to the right, taking one step forward and one step back. We're gonna dance all night. Come Sunday morning and I feel so bad. Legs are tired and weak. Monday morning and I got the blues. I'm so hoarse I can hardly speak. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, drag some more. Thursday bores me through. But Friday night and I feel alright, and I'm gonna dance with you. Everybody turn to the left, everybody turn to the right, taking one step forward and one step back. We're gonna dance all night. Everybody turn to the left, everybody turn to the right, taking one step forward and one step back. We're gonna dance all night. Everybody turn to the left, everybody turn to the right, taking one step forward and one step back. We're gonna dance all night. Everybody turn to the left, everybody turn to the right, taking one step forward and one step back. We're gonna dance all night. Praise God. Looking tired. How's you and Margaret? How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. So, right, where I was. Must start working your speed. Oh, Norman's daughter. For goodness sake, Norman. Ah, boy. What's it going to start with? Ladies and gentlemen, and the new Mrs. I don't know what she's going to be called, for goodness sake, Norman. But, right, where are we going? Right, apparently I'm going something beginning with L. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Still no sign of this elder. No, it's not. There it is. See, if I had some warning, I could have had it prepared. Maybe. Found them both. Hi Nancy, sitting over in Canada. How you doing? It's her first night on the town. She was just 18, lady down with love and out of hopes and dreams. The ties that once bound her now are broke away. She's just like a baby, just learning how to play. She never thought that love could ever end so soon. Her mind drifts back in time to a midsummer noon. When he asked her to marry, she gladly said okay, and a woman came to be from the girl of yesterday. Now she's a lady down on love. She needs somebody to gently pick her up. She's got her freedom, but she'd rather be bound to a man who'd love her, never let her down. Well, I know this lady is down on her love, 'cause I used to hold her and have that special touch. But work took me away from home late at night, and I wasn't there. She turned out the lights. Then both of us got lonely, and I gave in to lust. She just couldn't live with a man she couldn't trust. Now she's a lady down on love. She needs somebody to gently pick her up. She's got her freedom, but she'd rather be bound to a man who'd love her and never let her down. Now she's lazy down on love. Praise God.
It's my favourite of mine, that song too.
Yes,
I like
it's
that
actually
song.
very, very nice. We didn't learn that song ages ago. That was actually one of the first songs I played, remember?
Yeah.
As in, David left his keyboard in our house one day and I recorded it. So it did. That was a long, long time ago, wasn't it?
was.
It was indeed. Johnny Ray, me and Uncle Brian says hi from the Hilton in East Midlands.
I'm
I hope you
assuming
have a
that's-
great weekend, so I do, my friend. I
That's
hope you have a
definitely
great
a
weekend.
hotel, is it?
And, by the way, happy birthday for the week
Yes,
past.
Johnny, happy birthday.
See, some of us remembered. So,
I nearly forgot.
I
Probably
nearly,
it's a gin or something.
I nearly forgot to remember. But yes,
I
remembered.
forgot to remember. Don't forget to remember. That's that song.
There's our Louis, and how you doing, Louis? How are you? Johnny, I hope you have a great, successful weekend, my friend. Hopefully everything goes well. So, Neville, lovely song, Sancho Wet. You were asking for Johnny Cash thing. We'll see if we've time to stick in the Folsom Prison bit. So we've already done another Johnny Cash earlier on.
Johnny must be missing Sandra.
There you go.
Thank you, Jessica.
Maggie, thank you very, very much.
Maggie,
Jessica,
and
thank you. Chalky, thank you very, very much. Vasco, looking for a lady, can you help?
Yeah, well, I'm definitely not a lady.
Well, look, it's Norman that does all our PR stuff, so it's not
he knows
Vasco.
all the
so
females.
you may go and ask Norman.
He keeps sending me all the
He
females.
looks after us all, so he does. So, but wait a see. Okay. If you're looking for a woman, don't forget, love can build a bridge. So, how's that?
Gladly walk across the desert with no shoes upon my feet to share with you the last bite of bread I had to eat. I would swim up to save you in your sea of broken dreams. When all your hopes are sinking, let me show you what love means. 'Cause love can build a bridge between your heart and mine. Love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? I would whisper love so loudly every heart could understand. 'Cause love and only love could join the tribes of man, not tribes. I would give my heart to Zion so that you might see. The first step is to realize that all begins with you and me. 'Cause love can build a bridge between your heart and mine. Love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? 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 Don't you think it's time?
Please go, folks. So it is a powerful song, that powerful song. So,
So Norman has got Glasgow matched up with his mother-in-law.
Norman, I wouldn't say that too loud because yeah, I know what'll happen to you. You get
You'll be sleeping on the far side of the bed.
you got one. You're sleeping on the far side of the bed, is right. So, well, what am I looking for? I'm looking for something that begins with F.
Awesome.
This is for Neville. I hear the train come rolling round the bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps on moving on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, Mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't you ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and I cry. Here we go. One with you, left Glasgow. No wonder you're going to sleep. Goodness sake. Good night, my friends. I bet there's rich folks sitting in some fancy dining car, probably drinking coffee, smoking big cigars. But I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. But those people keep on moving, and that's what tortures me. Woo! Is the Giants Causeway open again, Neville, is it? You're back to full scalp again, are you? They free me from this prison if that railroad train was mine. Bet I'd move it off a little further down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I wanna stay. And I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. There you go, that was for our Neville. That's what it was.
I think all the South Africans are retiring.
Yes, well, it is 5 to 1 in the morning with them, so it is.
Is retiring as well. It's lovely to have you join us.
But the Canadians are still mid-afternoon, for goodness sake. It's only, what is it, 6 o'clock with you? Something like that there.
Nancy and Julie.
Nancy and Julie. Sharon just comes in and points at something. Sort that out.
Sure, it's typical.
That's the way it works.
There's Frederique. It's bedtime with her too.
Right,
well,
Frederique. It's midnight
ours.
with you, so it is. Frederique, have a great weekend. I'm really, really loved having you with us. Thanks very much for joining us.
Yeah, exactly.
Stay safe.
Sing it one last time for you. Then we really have to go. You've been the only thing that's right in all I've done. And I can barely look at you, but every single time I do, I know we'll make it anywhere away from here. Light up, as if you have a choice. Even if you cannot hear my voice, I'll be right beside you, dear. Lighter, I will run for your lies. I can hardly speak, I understand why you can't raise your voice to sing. To think I might not see those eyes, it makes me so hard not to cry. And as we say our long goodbyes, I nearly do. Light up, as if you have a choice. Even if you cannot hear my voice, I'll be right beside you, dear. Lighter, I will run for your lies. I can hardly speak, I understand why you can raise your voice to sing. Light up, as if you have a choice. Even if you cannot hear my voice, I'll be right beside you, dear. Lighter, I will run for lies. I can hardly speak, I understand why you can't raise your voice to sing. Light up, if you have a choice. Even if you cannot hear my voice, I'll be right beside you, dear. Sorry, I messed up the anthem.
It's quite all right.
Just lost concentration.
So we got it. That was the main thing. Everybody got the idea of what song it was. So, right. Brilliant selection of songs tonight. Linda, thank you very, very much. I don't know about the next bit. You guys are the best. Jean Gray, thank you very much for another great night. Absolutely no problem. Absolutely no problems at all.
You gonna go with that?
Yes.
Third week in a row?
Yeah. Here we are dancing in blue cozy light. is unknown. And I'm not gonna ask if you're married or not. Don't think it's necessary, I should know. I won't look at your finger, don't you look at mine. We keep all the questions to ourselves. All we need to do is exchange our first name. Angeline, would you like to dance again? Angeline, would you like to dance again? I may not be the best, but I'll be the best I can. I'd gladly change my dollar for the two-song quarter band. Angeline, would you like to dance again? Here we are together, hours after dawn, two total strangers yesterday. I'm still not gonna ask if you're married or not, 'cause it's still late to matter anyway. I haven't looked at your finger, don't guess you've looked at mine. We kept all the questions to ourselves. I'm not gonna ask your number, but I'm always here by 10. Angeline, would you like to dance again? Angeline, would you like to dance again? I may not be the best, but I'll be the best I can. I'll gladly change my dollar for the two-song quarter band. Angeline, would you like to dance again? Angeline, would you like to dance again? I may not be the best, but I'll be the best I can. I'll gladly change my dollar for the two-song quarter band. Angeline, would you like to dance again? One more time. Angeline, would you like to dance again? I may not be the best, but I'll be the best I can. I'd gladly change my dollar for the two-song quarter band. Angeline, would you like to dance again? There you go. So, right, another great Friday night's entertainment. Thanks to Shades, to Joel, to Linda, to David, to Sophie. Take care, everyone, and that's from our Ethel.
From Sister Ethel, and no doubt she'll say hello to Reggie and Liz here as well.
Oh yes, absolutely. So, right, there's a wee song that we've been doing, Where Nowhere Stands Alone.
Gloria likes this wee song. So I heard Elvis sing it and thought it was something else. So this is our version of it.
This one and another to finish this up.
Once I stood in the night with my head bowed low in the darkness, as black as could be, and my heart felt alone, and I cried, oh Lord, don't hide your face from me. Hold my hand all the way, every hour, every day, from here to the great unknown. Take my hand, let me stand where no one stands alone. Like a king
done. Okay, folks. You know what that generally means? That generally means we're out of time, near enough, so we are. We thoroughly enjoyed being with you, as always, so we have. And it's nice to see so many faces coming in still with considering the pubs is open again and you can go out for a meal. But that's only here, but I know there's a lot of lockdown elsewhere and stuff like that there, so there is. You know, but we're more than glad to see you, so we are absolutely more glad to see you. Thank you very much for all your kind comments this evening.
Especially for Linda, David and Sophie.
Yes, absolutely. It's the end of a perfect day, and Friday night with shades. The sun's dropping down in the bay. It's falling off the world. There's a diamond in the sky, our evening star. In our Shangri-La, get that fire burning strong, right here and right now. It's here and then it's gone. There's no secret anyhow. We may never love again to the music of guitars in our Shangri-La. Tonight you beauty burns into my memory. The wheel of heaven turns above us endlessly. This is all the heaven we've got, right here where we are in our Shangri-La. Another Friday night has came to an end. You can see we're going through them rightly. I don't know what we're at. We must be up around 60 odd. Sure. So to everybody who joined us tonight, I hope you have a great weekend. Don't forget to stay safe. Sam, thank you very much. To everybody who joined us, thank you very much, from near and far. If you're in Ballynear up the road, or if you're in as far away as the all corners of the world, you're more than welcome. Tonight your beauty burns into my memory. The wheel of heaven turns above us endlessly. This is all the heaven we've got, right here where we are in our Shangri-La. In our Shangri-La. In our Okay, folks, that's us for another week. For goodness sake. Tonight, you may have noticed, but
We had an audience.
we had an audience tonight, a live audience, for goodness sake. Sharon's brother Reggie was with us, and Liz. So, and it's absolutely great to have people back in the house again. From Sharon and myself, a very, very good night. Rose to D, Linda, top fan Neville, all the very, very best, folks. Safe. I was going to say safe home. Stay safe, folks.
Take
From Sharon
care,
and
folks.
myself, good
Stay
night.
safe.
Night nights.
Good
Night
night.
nights.